I remember when I first got into the scene, that was definitely, it was like, hey, you know, I'm just a guy, I'm trying to level up, and then, you know, you see these clans, it's like, hey, you know, let me try to be a part of something, and it's definitely one of the starting steps for anybody, and I'm pretty sure, like, clans will be back in abundance come Injustice 2 as we get the new wave of the new blood, you know, trying to make an impact or a name for themselves, you know, in any capacity, and people will be practicing and working together trying to gain all the matchups they can. But right now, Tweedy versus Acid, Grandmaster Sub-ZER against Possessed Kenshi. Tweedy, you know, don't really see him lose to Sub-ZER much, you know, if at all. And right now, you know, a matchup where Sub-ZER wants you in the corner, Tweedy thanking the quick work of Acid and showing him what it's like to be behind that ice cone.
Yeah, the clone, not a real factor against Possessed. That was, as long as he has the bar, the corner doesn't really matter. The armor hits everywhere, and it's going to get you off the clone anyway. And the demons and teleport. Full screen, make demon irrelevant. But what a trip guard with the back 1-2 from Acid.
Yeah, we can't let that go unmentioned. That was actually pretty ridiculous by Acid, and that whip punish on the armor there. And just like that, he said, hold on, KP, I know Tweedy showed me in the first round, but let me show you what the actual ice cone does.
Flawless.
What an answer. Fantastic response from Acid, and just like that, I don't know what's gonna happen here.
It all stems off of that wonderful trip guard on the teleport, and just ran with it. And now Tweedy with the momentum back in his court.
Oh, is this what this matchup is going to ensue? We're just going to trade, showing off who's better in the corner. Tweedy working on a flawless himself right now. Okay, that's great. What is actually happening? That is ridiculous. Tweedy, not quite the flawless, you know, got a hit in on that armored overhead slash, but man, that was pure corner domination. You should make like a video of that clearly to show how to work your opponent when oppressing in the corner, make it for both players, and you know, just as sure as one dished it out, the other was able to take it. But Tweedy with the first blood, and that slugfest is gonna get the better of that trade, going up 1-0. The blind man making quick work of the masked man, and Sub-ZER back to the Jinsei chamber, trying to recreate that match in the other direction.
Tweedy 2 games away from making every top 8 of the Kombat Cup and Konquest this season. This man has been in every single top 8 this season. He's made top 8 in every Kombat Cup and then lost the first round, which enabled him to play in every single Konquest where he has placed top 8 as well.
You want to talk efficiency? Tweedy doing everything he can to try to scurry up every single point that the Kombat Cup can offer him. He will play. Tweedy is a grinder. He plays in like every online tournament that ever pops up. He will enter, even if there's a $10, you know, $10 pot. He's like, I'm in there. I'm in there. That's dinner. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. He is definitely the, you know, road tripper of online warrior space. He has been everywhere, and there's no question about it. You'll definitely see him every week here with all the efficiency he has.
You show little promise.
Round 2, fight.
All right, down forward.
Acid, aside from the flawless, has been unable to gather any kind of momentum whatsoever. Tweedy is just all over him, mauling him mid-screen and in the corner.
Oh, the wake-up slide now. Acid fighting back, no longer waiting his chance to get in. Just gonna run in with the moves. Oh, and a nice read from Tweedy. No, sir, you will not just hit me with the random low slide. I am ready. Into the demon smash, overhead demons now. We're mixing it up. Sickle, into the overhead. We're just throwing everything out. And Acid right outside of the range of that push, enough to get the EX freeze ball in. Sweep, push, in the down 2. Out of my airspace, young man. 2-0. Look at my gold headband. And, you know, the scarf is enough to get the job done. Tweedy in that patented alternate color, too, for Kenshi. A little gold trim on the sword. You know, Kenshi, just such a clean look right now. You know, his beard is also trimmed up. You know, shouts to Kano. I wonder who does Kenshi's work. He's blind, but he probably cuts himself with the sword, which would be more impressive. And Tweedy
That would be
gameplay.
pretty impressive. One game away now.
Yeah, it's almost as impressive as Tweedy's consistency here. And Acid, has a decision to make. He's going to be locked in here, and Grandmaster is going to be the pick.
I've got a big update off of stream. Mary Luna, who got top 8 in Konquest on Thursday.
Yes, she did.
Making it into her first top 16 here in Kombat Cup after defeating Frosty Bunny 3-0, and she will face Dragon for top 8.
Oh my God. Yo, Melina?
Dragon, wherever you are, he is probably frightened out of his mind right now.
Yeah, Mary putting in so much work. I mean, I'll lurk in like almost every stream, and like the dedication this woman has, like, is actually OD, and it's good to see all of that work paying off. Now, right here, Ass is gonna need to show off his, ability to adapt, and Tweedy just playing patient, staying in that mid-range space. Nice delayed wake up there, and the back throw into the corner. Now, Tweedy just kind of on cruise control at this moment. Just everything working in his favor, and Acid, kind of doesn't have an answer. Spins the bar. He's going to go for it all here. We all know what SUB-ZER does once he gets you to the corner. Bait. And afraid of the armor is Acid. All right, Tweedy now has no meter, but the raw sickle from just outside of mid-range is going to be enough. And no meter, no problem, as Tweedy secures round 1. Backs off with punish with the back 1, and Acid trying to press buttons, trying to backdash. So plus on hit from the back 1, and Tweedy's just like, hey, thanks for the free damage, I'll take it. And another flawless? Not like this. Aquaman, tell me this isn't happening.
Oh, luckily had the breaker there. Anything, just get a slide on block, something.
And Aquaman looking for the moral victory here, hoping for the slide on block, but instead gets the full combo. What can he make of it? The clone is up. Oh, and the whiff! And the dream is dead. Tweedy with the push. He's going to catch him over the jump arc 3-0. Yeah, not much to add to the story there. That was just complete domination by Tweedy. Nothing too exciting. And he's going to advance into the top 16. He's going to need one more win to make it 6 for 6. But right now, he has to be sitting pretty confident as he makes quick work of his opponent there with the...
That was a top 16 match. He is in top 8. The best of the best here in the Kombat Cup. Your current point leader.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Echo. Now, you did the unthinkable earlier. Now, I think you're going to need all the focus in your entire existence for Semiij here. So, just pay attention. You can do it. One match at a time. Let's go. Echo versus Semiij. Who will make top 8 this week? Echo with the patience now. Baits out. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Echo. Show me something. Oh, in the back too.
Great start.
Absolutely. Like, Echo is in full control here so far. Plus frames. He's going to challenge Semiij on the jump.
And great reaction to Semiij jumping back.
Oh, and just out of range in the whip punish. Echo now. Everything going in his favor. It could be a sign. Superman into the corner. And Semiij jumping into the vicinity blast. But whipping the combo, opening himself up. Echo doing everything right so far. Just that one miss, and the life lead is just about tied. Great patience. And the conversion into the corner. And Semiij caught pressing buttons, but it doesn't connect. Will he have enough chip? And he does. Semiij pressing a button, and Echo first blood, 1 round up. Semiij back to the wall, but has access to a single EX fade.
And this man is known for coming off it. As long as he can get a string staggered, he'll look to use that bar to try to open up if the straight string does not. And Echo gets the corner once again.
And the smart stuff there. Continuation on the string to teleport to the other side to save itself from a whiff punish. Nice patience.
From Echo off that knockdown, put out the little shimmy there, baiting the fade out. But all the momentum right now for Semiij.
And Echo mixing it up quite nicely between that string, sometimes not letting the fingertips rock in order to get that string, and again, building meter and some decent chip damage, and the nice read. Ooh, and again, yo, Echo! and Echo has the full bar at his disposal.
And he actually got the backdash out, but backdash to nowhere. And Semiij is going to take it, but Echo is fully loaded here, going into round number 3.
All right, here we go. Exciting stuff. Back to the wall. Semiij trying to jump in. Echo's going to teleport on the other side. Doesn't go for the Superman. Instead, trades projectiles. Patience from Echo, making his way in slowly as Semiij kind of not, afraid to advance at this point. Echo's not going to break. Decides that the meter is more important in this situation.
Came off his only bar in an effort, but he's about to build another one if he gets hit, and doesn't low profile the lightning, sir. Oh, Echo coming off the bar, though.
Oh, and a whip punished by Echo. Teleport Superman into the corner. Knights picks up. Gonna get the hit confirmed on the cancel. Echo. Full combo damage here. What's it gonna be? Spins the bar. He wants the juice. Fingertips. Electric on sight. And Semiij breaks. He has no bar. If Echo can get the touch, he can take game 1. And Aquaman so close. Drops it twice. Echo with the plus phrase.
It's gonna go here on Semiij.
Yo, wait a minute. This has the makings of this could potentially be the biggest upset of the season so far. The points leader going down the first game, and Echo, the Thunder God, making Raiden work. Aquaman, tell me, is this possible? Is this happening?
And the switch to Cassie immediately. Echo, mentally incredibly strong. He believes that he can fight with these guys any day of the week, so I'm not surprised that he's playing this well on this big of a stage. We didn't get to see him there in season number 1 as he casted each and every bracket, but this season we kind of let him loose, and looky here, 1-0 on Semiij to try and make top 8.
Round 1, fight.
Yo, Echo has forced the character switch out of Semiij within the first game. Going to Hollywood Cassie, and what Echo displayed in that first game was amazing patience, not pressing a button there. Even in that sequence, he just blocked all of those back 1-2s from Cassie. It's a lot of chip, sure, and Semiij is building a lot of meter, but Echo has not taken that damage and now has the life lead because of it.
And that back one barely catching that NJP attempt from Echo, but Echo just... He's staggering so well, and Semiij is pressing buttons at the wrong time and catching these stray strings, and those stray strings lead to the corner no matter where.
Yeah, we're getting a massive abuse of back 1-2. Semiij finally opening him up, gonna get the full combo into the EX nut punch freestand. Overhead string successful, and Semiij fighting back.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, and this lockdown from Semiij in the corner. That back one range is so scared to deal with that at any moment a Cassie player will just let it rip.
Yeah, now Echo with his back into the wall hasn't been able to get anything going in the second game, and especially in this round itself, Semiij just kind of having his way, using the pokes, EX guns into the pressure. Oh, and the jumping kick. Echo's still alive here.
And the glow kick to take it out. Doesn't want to deal with that big boot. Semiij sending the message right back to Echo. Hold on, sir. I'm the leader. You got to get through me. 3 games, not just 1.
All right, and there was the answer from Semiij. Cassie's so cool in those shades behind that scorpion mask. Cosplayers getting the job done. And Echo's going to go back to the character select screen. We're going to see Raiden again. Gets his costume right. And to the training room we go. Now, what we saw there, we didn't really get much of the match. Echo got into the corner, and Semiij just kind of abused him with back 1-2. And the pokes, and Echo didn't really challenge him. He kind of let him, take his life down. And in this game, and the majority of fighting games everywhere, no one can block forever. You are going to get opened up eventually, and that's what we saw there in the corner. So now, Echo, this time, gets the offensive ball rolling, spins the meter, corner carry 31%.
Oh, and
Stop it.
And that's something that Semiij has been doing every single time to get out of the corner. If he's got that, and very good blocks from Semiij. Oh, no, City Blast, that's going to be a full arm. The lockdown right now from Echo.
And now his back into the wall. And this time you see Echo challenge the back 1-2. It's not going to allow himself to watch Semiij pressure him into the EX nut punch freestand. Blocks the lows. Plus frames. Tries to challenge, but Semiij is going to poke under that. Building bar, the back 1-2-4 string, a lot of mileage here, and the whip punish confirms into the flip kick. Easy corner conversion for Semiij, drops it. Echo blocks the overhead successfully. He's gonna use that string to teleport out. Ooh, and the instant air gunshots.
Oh, there's a second one for your efforts. I want this round and I want it now.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, the savage Superman and a big boot. Stay in the corner, young man. I don't know where you think you're trying to go.
And Echo trying to bait out something there, playing extremely smart now. Semiij able to escape with that barrel scoop, just jump kicking. And Echo with the blocks. Big boot plus frame. Semiij is not going to challenge. Echo caught pressing buttons. Restand only +3 now. A poke into the instant air gunshots to keep Echo at bay, checking his movement. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. And I don't know what Echo was trying to do, but so instant from Semiij. And we just got a flurry of gunshots so low to the ground. That looked like, now people want to say Sonic, but to me, Dark has the most instant air gunshots consistently. And that, name it who you want to, that was Semiij. And that was 10 shots back to back, unloading the clip into the Thunder God's face. Super impressive. 2 games to 1.
The switch from Semiij looking so strong. And Echo's still been playing really well. Just a couple of reads here and there that have gone in Semiij's favor.
Round 1, fight.
All right, this time Echo mixing it up, starting it with the control. Escape from Semiij, and this time a block. The Superman not connecting, but the big boot does. Back-to-back big boots.
On the lucky low profile with the down 4.
All right, nice blocks. And Semiij interrupting the string before he can get the lightning tips out, looking for the string to teleport to the other side, but instead he eats the bulk of the back 1 corner combo. And a double flip kick, low overhead, into the straight shot. Okay, and Echo showing signs of life. A little swag on the combo there. Some uppercuts, corner carry, side to side, just like that. And
I expected better.
yeah, so unfortunate right there.
Round 2, fight.
Alright, it's gonna spin the bar. Fingertips crossing over the Superman back into the corner we go. It's like we never left. Oh, and both guys pressing a button, but that back one's gonna eat whatever button Echo tossed out. A fantastic mid-advancing normal that gets the job done, but most Cassie Cage mains known worldwide. Teleports out. Doesn't want that corner positioning, and Semiij is going to spin the bar on the EX Nut Punch. Will he build the bar for EX Gunshots? He does, but doesn't need them as the back 1-2-4, and a very drastic shift in momentum. Semiij running off 3 straight games. Echo showing all signs of life, but for whatever reason, unable to stop the ball once it started rolling.
It's so easy. Don't let Biohazard hit you. Anyone can do it.
All right, so
except for those who don't. They just die.
Can we talk about Dab's username right now? Jack's Lives Matter.
Jack's Lives Matter. He is here to send a statement. He said, I'm gonna live or die by the Jacks. This is what NetherRealm has given me. This is what I'm gonna use. I'm either gonna die a hero or live a hero.
All right, either way it goes. All right, and you know, Pokes, oh, wait a minute.
Well, there's one.
All right, and every trade working in the Ferritor favor because, oh my god, sweep 41%. He didn't even want the full damage, one with the mix-up. And Dab here going with the wrestler variation, tries to jump in on an NJP that covers half the screen. And the overhead, and Aquaman, there you go. I mean, you told him not to get hit, but, you know, apparently.
Oh, great down two from Dab. Trying to avoid that corner situation where he has to deal with multiple plus frames and multiple stacks. And another down two. The reactions from Dab right now.
Oh, and the run up down two. Yeah, that's just from all regular reactionary running up into it, and Dab mixing it up quite well. Just playing a defensive time right now. Going for the Aquaman. Yeah, he's actually following your creed to just not get hit. Hasn't gotten close. And the major pain on the wake up. Big rising up knee into the extendo punch and dab. Tying it up at 1 round apiece.
Playing the keep away game so perfect right now, but this is going to give an opportunity to get it. And T says, don't come near me, sir. Wake up, dash punch. Oh, no. Didn't have the stamina to convert that. Dab.
He's gonna get
Got a little bit lucky there.
staying out of the range, backing up. Oh, and up close now. Who's gonna get it? Trading pokes and dab. Risk it all on the overhead dash punch. Nice punish from Biohazard, but dab luckily has the meter to break. Trying to zone him out here with this energy wave. Trying to build some meter as well. And Biohazard runs into the ground pound. Take throw. And does an X-ray. Biohazard giving Dab a chance at life.
He actually blocks low on the approach.
And not like
Is dead.
in the stab into the eyes of the great American hero. Jax is gonna go down. Biohazard with the, basic command grab to toss him out, and that was actually ultra exciting. Coming down to the wire, both guys, and Biohazard is gonna run up with the X-ray, get the job done. Not quite sure what Dab was looking for there, but that overhead, that X-ray is an overhead. So close. And definitely, longer and more drawn out than the match we saw from Biohazard earlier. So Dab showing a difference.
Job of avoiding that damage.
Yeah, a smart thing there. Dab controlling the space with those energy waves. That was really interesting to see. It is a high projectile, but he was charging it up, changing up, the distance he used it, catching Biohazard, landing from air attacks or right after he tossed Farah. Just overall smart spacing and zoning out with that energy wave until he was able to go in. And we'd like to see more of it come the second game.
All right, there's one hit. He's already got a painting gain up. If he gets opened up here. Woo.
Oh, the overhead dash punch connecting.
And committing to the EX gotcha there.
Yeah, that was a smart stuff. Biohazard probably looking for the gap after that, and Dab said, there is no gap here, sir. EX gotcha grab, punches some more holes and a little bit more blood into that salty, but presumably dirty mask that Ferritor is wearing. And now Dab, corner juggles.
And that's something Biohazard has to scout. When Biohazard knocks him down from, it looks like exactly half screen, Dab has read that he's going to try to approach him. He's woken up straight dash punch multiple times now. He has to scout that with a crouch down one, crouch something into a full combo. But Biohazard just needs one more combo to close this out.
And Dab with the patience, gonna get the whip punish on the second NJP there, rushes in immediately, and that won't be enough to kill, but puts him in chip territory. The down one, and he lets Biohazard live. One touch is all it takes, as we know, and Dab looking for an opening, charges up the pulse, and nice trade with the projectile, and Dab is gonna tie it up at 1 game apiece. Jax.
Pay your respects.
Jack's not looking so bad as people thought. Sometimes it just takes these kind of players. But we'll see what Biohazard can do. Once these clean hits happen, a completely story could be written on the pages of this top 16 match.
Yeah, there we go, and that's why we play the matches. Daddy Dab with the Dab wave, sending him out of his arms from Jax, trying to get, Biohazard out of his element, struggling to control the space that's just outside of mid-range. Anything mid and close, Biohazard is able to tap Farah, make all the right reads on his 50-50s, and keep Dab at bay, blocking his, overhead dash punches attempts and staying out of the range of his pokes. But there he goes, armors again, up close. As we have Blanche, getting tossed. No show for you. She doesn't get to watch the entirety of the match. Dead within the first 10 seconds. I don't know how I feel about that, Aquaman.
Yeah, Granny's not gonna be able to stick around here. And I've already noticed that's twice now in this round that Biohazard has scouted the straight dash punch and got the entire crush normal on him. very good stuff, and he's scouting it again there, it looked like. Oh, clean jumping, and no breaker.
And talking about scouting, this is going to be enough to kill, but Dab breaks immediately. He wants this round, risks all the resources. And the gotcha grab, and the third punch is the charm. Enough metal in the arm to get the job done, enough strength, enough damage, and Daddy Dab with the Dabarino conversion, taking that round. But just as sure as he takes a round, he's going to pay for it. 38%, back to the wall, no armor. He's going to have to hold this mix. Gut punches, face punches, and errant dash punches. Gonna whiff, nice block, but Biohazard, you can't punish Ferritor off of that. I know the frame data says otherwise, but that low EX Ferritos is definitely safe by all accounts. Oh. And the dash punch, and the major pain, and Dab with the late game armor of his own. We're used to seeing Biohazard with the EX charge, but no, the major pain, big knee, hold this punch, and Dab is now up 2-1, takes a puff of the cigar, and Biohazard now on the ropes. Who is going to break through and make top 8? Will it be the Daddy Dab, showing that Jack's lives in fact do matter, or does Ferritor not actually care about Dab's movement, and will 80% GG combo his way to victory? One last match to find out.
Fantastic clutch factor from Dab right now. I mean, Biohazard's had him on the ropes multiple times, and the late breaker in round number 1, the confidence there, and he pulled it off. And same thing there in round number 2. I mean, just incredible strong play from Dab. He's avoided the big damage, and he's been winning at the end of these rounds with these incredible reads. Well, there's one combo, one more for Biohazard here this round.
All right, he's gonna duck under the jump in one. Nice. These got like, ooh, and goes for the entirety of the string, takes the armor from the painting gain, and armor dash punches at the end of that 1-1-3. And the BD's here, not enough to kill. Dab with the reversal throw. Biohazard is gonna outrange him. Down one, checks each other. And Farrah, Tor has those extended arms, big hulking, massive design of a character. Able to outrange Jax there and win that battle of the pose.
That slight movement forward from Dab puts Bio in the corner.
And there's pressure now, the plus frames from the energy wave. Biohazard disrespecting them. Gonna get opened up, and Dab with the double dash punch, keeping the plus frames going into the throw. And wow, what a great corner display and offensive capability from Dab. Dab here, one round away from advancing the top 8 here in week 6.
A very good conversion from Biohazard. That stray hit into 23%. And once again, Dab stopping the approach with just a savage wake up dash punch.
And armors through, wants to keep Biohazard at bay. Questionable decision there, running in with the forward 2, setting himself up, and now has no bar. Biohazard with the X-ray at his disposal, and there it is.
Again.
Right on cue.
We're going to a game 5, and Biohazard takes game number 4. The same exact way he took game 1.
And Biohazard's breaking all of the ribs with that X-ray there. And Farrah with the overkill, the stab directly into the eyeballs. Not sure how anyone ever survives that. Sits on the shoulders of the great Tor, and here we go. Decisive game 5. Could it be any other way? Both of these guys playing these characters at tip-top maximum ability, and Dab showing that Jax still has some uses. Maybe it's a matchup thing. Maybe we just don't know. Or maybe he requires a heightened sense of patience. Either way it goes, both of these guys putting on potentially the match of the day. And wait a minute. Sonya Blade?
Jax.
All right, just teasing a little bit. Goes to Jax, still in the wrestler. Taps the American flag one time to let Ferritor know this is what we represent. And
he
Dab's
almost tagged in the Special Forces teammate, but he said, you know what? No, we're going to Briggs it out.
Yeah, well, we got this. I know I'm supposed to be retired and everything, but somebody have to show these outsiders who's been representing Earth since the beginning. What's up? The raw wake-up Major Pain with no bar. A little bit of that American savagery right there, showing Ferrator that he does not care. And a nice read from Biohazard, the NJP, to start the combo. And that was 4 hits, 33%, Aquaman. Come on.
And Biohazard with momentum didn't have the stamina to convert that off the pain game. And had it there, and that's going to close it out. 1 round away now for Biohazard. Let's go for a walk in the top 8.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, and denies the entry of the energy wave. Gets the punch in, and Dab now trying to stay close, looking for the stack. There, in control. All of this damage is adding up. Now, granted, you know, 5 of those little hits are the equivalent to 1 Ferrator combo from anywhere on the screen, but right now, Dab patiently staying at a range where he's not allowed to be opened up. Tossed into the corner, the uppercut continuation, 33% now.
I love the meter build from Dab there as he looks to take this round and go in there with the meter lead. Here we go. Double match point. Game 5,
oh my
final round.
And these guys going down to the wire now. Dab jumping back out of the range. Strikes first with the knee. Gets the run-up conversion. We're punching, baby. Punch and walk in all the way to the corner. Wakes up. Reversal dash punch. Trading blows now. And Dab's going to come into the overhead dash punch. Breaks the armor. And these guys looking for something. Just baiting, swinging. Baiting, swinging. And Biohazard with the hard knockdown. No mix. Instead, staggers away.
Drops the combo though, and gets him with the overhead. This could be some big damage.
Oh, and Dab would not be able to break in time. And the meaty low Ferratos, the smart stuff, gonna trade with the Major Pain, and Dab does not have the health to survive. Biohazard in the end, making the clutch decision. The right move on that overhead open up, and Biohazard will advance to this week's top 8. Shame they both couldn't make it, but that is the beauty and the beast of fighting games. There is only one winner. We had a special guest in the Kombat Cup this weekend. You know, Mr. Brett Peeling out there getting the job done. I see.
Yes, he was in there,
and he's a guy who would most likely have that answer. My memory's a little, today it's not the best. So if you're watching Brett, give us that young confirmation. But yeah, I think it happened.
And Dink actually going Sorcerer, not going with Summoner, and Illusions with Reptile. I love his Reptile. We can talk about it for days.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to get the Basilisk up. Nope, but Dink's going to deny him setup immediately now. Goes for the casual overhead, commits into the trance, and a terrible decision seemingly as he gets punished for 37%, a full wall corner carry, and Illusion's going to run up and finish the job with that forward 4-1 string. Needs the gut, finishing with the slice. And yeah, man, just as soon as you were talking about how much you love his Reptile, his combos are on display, and so is his pressure.
Yeah, the way that he uses Basilisk is my favorite, just as a spectator, because he'll even pop it full screen and make Reptile zoning so much more effective.
Yo, and the empty jump into the throw. Yo, Illusion styling right now. Doesn't quite get the swag combo to finish him off, but that was dominant. Reptile, a character who we definitely see, less than about 99% of the cast, just to throw that out there. Making quick work, drilling acid all over the bridge, wiping off the mouth. Like, I had my little taste of a sorcerer right there, and it was pretty good. 10 respect coming from the Quan, the Quan father and Illusions, who he talks about how his love for the game always stays a consistent high by playing new characters and learning to understand them better because he uses them. And he's recently, saying he actually loves Reptile, like up there. He, Illusions plays 20, 35 million characters, but Reptile is currently like his favorite to play. And he's having fun and he wants to use them. So we don't know who he's used the entirety of the tournament, but sticking with his guns and believing in his Reptile here in the rubber costume classic, and just showing off the mix. Down 3 into the overhead there, knocked down into the Basilisk, slowing it down, uppercut, 39%.
That's some big boy damage right there.
Yeah, and a lot of momentum. Illusions hasn't slowed down one bit. Oh my god.
That looked like it could have converted, but doesn't. It's okay, he got in, he's going to apply some Oki.
Yeah, then it commits to another EX slide right after. Dink's going to punish him for that, and this time the smart stuff from Dink, going for that EX skull, for the plus frames, but it connects, able to hit confirm and get the NJP, gets a little...
What a tech from Illusions right there, that would have killed. Would you have seen that coming? That is 100 out of 100, a Quan player going for the 1-4-1 there.
Yeah, questionable decision there from Dink. It's going to cost him his life, and the overhead pounce on the wake-up. And Illusions gets it going, the quick mix, and this damage is stacking faster than you can see it. 47%. Illusions with the overhead. Dink has the break and wakes up with the overhead. This is going to be chip territory, and Illusions this time looking to swag it out. Will he complete the combo? This is all kinds of death.
Oh my god, Illusions, stop it at this point. That was...
Yeah.
Yo, Biohazard is still playing right now. What is going on?
Yeah, someone is showing off here. Illusions, I don't know if you're feeling yourself, but Illusions, if you watch him at any tournament, when he's really going on, he has that sly little smile on, like, yeah, I did that. And then he'll ask you, he was like right now, he'd be like, yo, my Reptile's kind of tight, huh? Like, he'll ask you for that confirmation. And yes, Illusions, right now, your Reptile is kind of tight. You're playing out of your mind, sir. And Dink's gonna go with the pretty lady, puts on the mask of the skin of his opponents he's defeated, and this is his last resort. Illusions looking to walk into the top 8 pretty easily, but he has a chainsaw tossing maniac on the other side now.
And we've seen Dink do some great stuff with Pretty Lady before, but not this late in the bracket, not with this much on the line.
Round 1, fight.
And a trip guard to start us off, and there's some big boy 1 bar damage, and that is some swag. What is going on right now?
All right, well, Dink came dressed to kill, real smooth in that blue, suit up. Tossing the chainsaws, trying to get something going. The Basilisk really slow now, but Dink challenging back with the poke. The smart stuff whips the overhead, the low chainsaw, and the forward 4 into the slide. That is unblockable, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care.
I was about to say that if you were not. Forward 4 slide is actually unblockable.
For sure, no question. And it's going to lead into the conversion. Dink's going to break here, tossing out armors through the chainsaw. And Illusions with that overhead, putting 2 hands on that Leatherface Fro. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't disrespect the Fro, young man.
And that's going to do it. Illusions, that may have been the quickest match of the night.
I don't know, man. We need to check the clock. The admins between Biohazard and Destroyer and Illusions and Shujinki Dink. We need a clock timer on that. This is very important for the night as Illusions splits the head on the serial killer and advances the top 8. Not sure what that design is on the tie, but it doesn't matter as we won't see it on Wednesday.
They are in here. Rewind. The Raiden himself. I mean, undisputed best Raiden right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see Rewind get out too. This kid, people have their arguments and their opinions about characters, and Raiden's always been like a hot topic on the spectrum. Whether or not Displacer is that good or where it lands on the tier list. But Rewind is a guy who just plays it. Forget all the talk and all the nonsense. He's making it work and definitely has had a home here at the Kombat Cup and just showing out this season completely.
This is a matchup that we've seen Rewind play before this far in the tournament where he had to take out Ijara in the same exact match. I don't know if it was last week or the week before.
And all I know is that Toxin is looking a bit lost as he gets his offense going and enough chip damage there after the EX Vicinity Blast one hit. Toxin's just going to take the forward 1-2 with ease, build, you know, a little bit more meter and not allow Rewind to gain any more on his end.
Oh, the staggers for Rewind. They finally caught him with the low. Got the corner push, puts himself in the corner. He's gonna teleport right out. No reaction from. What a DP from Rewind!
Yo, did he know?
Seen from a Raiden ever, and as an anti-air reaction, what is going on right now?
Yeah, Rewind, the young god, put the punish on the double low string from Ermac, making the right decisions. And Rewind, I see what he's doing here. He's teleporting on Toxin's wake up to reverse his controls and prevent wake up situations. Smart stuff for Rewind. Doesn't get the combo conversion there, but easily waits his turn after that push and enough chip damage. And Rewind is gonna take game one, the Thunder God.
Raiden wins. Pay your respects. Throne defended.
And Ijara, who he had to play in this matchup, and it was confirmed last week, he actually 3-0'd him, one of his teammates. So I wonder if that's someone that he actually practices with, and Rewind knows this match inside and out. It's looking good so far.
All right, we're gonna head out to the courtyard. You know where the Kotal Khan's lackeys are back there putting in work, building that statue, you know, fixing up the arena.
Perfect example of the stage being something that can actually benefit you in bracket. Every time I got the stage in bracket, I felt like I was going to win no matter what. My character's being built in the background. I got a chubby going on. I'm just, yes!
Hey, watch yourself, young man. All right, Ahmed. But Toxin with the throw, you know, to get things started and just baited right there. Wake up teleport from Rewind. Toxin's going to whip the entire string. Easy with punish, but Rewind still here in control on the offensive end. Toxin jumping out of the corner. EX push because why not?
I also imagine Raidens feel the same when they get Sky Temple.
Oh, for sure. They're probably the only players who actually like that stage, you know, intentionally. Now, Toxin's gonna break. They both want to secure this first round, and Rewind, no hit confirmed, but gets the throw instead off the teleport, 12%, just enough to get the job done as both guys spend their resources. What? Oh, wait a minute.
A down one punish from Toxin. There's some rush showing right there.
Yeah. That was a questionable decision. I don't know. That was a super read, and we've only seen Echo able to make the great Superman read so far. You know, with those seemingly YOLO teleports hitting about 90% of his, but Rewind luckily going, you know, unpunished for the most part, just a poke. He's able to stay in control, and maybe Toxin's just overthinking things, caught pressing a button, converts with the EX teleport. Toxin with the throw. Yeah, showing some great poise, and the punish, that was beautiful. You jump, I'll jump too, good sir. Oh, Toxin with the double force push, and Rewind is gonna teleport behind him. No fears, and Rewind just like that, up 2-0. Toxin looking for the answer, not quite making too many mistakes. Rewind just getting the job done and seemingly more familiar, you know, in the matchup from one character to the other, as Toxin hasn't been able to get much of anything going, just little errant hits there, some pokes, a push or two, and no real full combos.
If he's going to start out with Mystic, I have expected a switch to Sector. I know it's someone that he was working on towards the end of his run there before life hit him with the OTG. You know, the
yeah, for sure.
The overhead.
Yeah, that unblockable when the job calls you, it's like, hey, we need you to come in today. And you got to hold that. It is what it is.
We'll see if Toxin can apply his game. That's a great start.
All All right, he's gonna challenge him up close now. Rewind gets the down one conversion, realizes that it anti-airs, but Toxin's gonna wake up with the EX push, telling Rewind to simply get off of him and back up and give me some space, young man. I'm trying to get things going. Low overhead, and that is a punish.
And all of these times that Toxin checks these down ones from Rewind, that's just conditioning for later on when you're gonna get down one shockered, baby.
Yeah, and Toxin just throwing out these mistakes here. That regular push is going to get run up punished by Rewind, and the bulk of his damage all coming from punishes. You know, on the mix-up from these back three, either the low or the overhead on the string, both full combo punishable, and Rewind has punished them every single time. That 6-frame forward one, making it an easy punish. And here we go again on the teleport. I mean, Rewind is just flowing here. Toxin's not breaking, all but giving it up at this point, and he's going to get another 9th place, you know, online or not. That, you know, a position in the tournament that has haunted Toxin for the entirety of his MKX career as he fights the good fight. But wait a minute, KP.
That's great whiff punish. We see decent damage here in the corner.
That's Toxin.
Teleport on wake up.
He's gonna make me hold this right now. And just when I thought it was over, it is.
Oh, just like that. Rewind taking it with that EX teleport.
I wonder how come Raiden's don't do like the other fatality where he puts the pole in him. I love that one. It's so godlike.
Wins. Fatality.
What do you think? Above 50%? I think so.
Let's put about 57%.
All right, 57%. Now, granted, this counts for all, even if Dragon's just sitting there because, you know, he's kind of a clumsy kid, or whether he's laughing or, you know, he forgets he has, like, macaroni in his mouth and just spits it on the plaque. You know, Dragon does these kind of things, so the odds may be higher, but we'll ask him about it later.
And here we go, Star Charger versus Meech. I love that drunken bow right show. That's going to get me every single time. That man is just laid out. That is Bo Raicho at his strongest, believe it.
Round 1, fight.
And here we go. And the down one let the Star Charger special to get us started.
Like instantly, he wasted no time letting Meech know he will disrespect him at every corner of this match. Patience, the Kano ball, caught Star Charger trying to toss that young fetus.
Oh, and holding that was Meech. Yeah, no backdash or anything, just held it. Looked like he blocked low or let go of block. Maybe backdash a little too early.
Yeah, and Star Charger's gonna thank him for the easy combo. Remember, all you have to do is crouch block that, and once the float comes, you just backdash. But either way it goes, Star Charger's gonna take full advantage. Instant air fans really on point now. It's gonna get the read on the knife toss. Doesn't quite get the conversion, no whiff punish, but Star Charger's still very much in control here. Wow, and Meech is gonna read the backdash. He's gonna go in with that instant air Kano ball. The raw, you know, 50-50 in the purest form, and that Kano down too. One of the better hitboxes in the game, and actually a harder down two to hit the sweet spot for with the float when you jump above him. That Kano down two seemingly always connecting, float or not, and Meech with the forward momentum is able to just ransack and break through Star Charger's defense, taking over 70% in that sequence.
Yeah, Cutthroat known after that patch. Just when everyone saw the changes and everyone saw what people started to do with Cutthroat, the fear began, and everyone thought that this character was just going to explode, and we haven't seen it yet.
And again, Star Charger with the smarts there. Meech caught trying to dash in after a breaker, and Star Charger beating him with that forward two to punish the dash because you cannot run immediately with no stamina. And Meech, in his impatience, is going to cost him game one. Fantastic read from Star Charger. Nice, safe advancement. And the forward 2-2 string is going to get the job done as the princess. Yeah. Put the mask on in Royal Storm, please, if that's the last buff we can get. I'm just kind of still saddened about how they left my princess's jawline in this variation. I want to fight people, and I can't. So, NRS, please. and I'll love you forever. I'll pay for it if I can somehow. But yeah, Star Charger with the victory up 1-0.
And going to Scorpion is Meech. Something that Star Charger has to look out for. That teleport on reaction to a fan. Anytime this Princess of Edenia goes into the air, that teleport can be coming. And if Star Charger wins this, he'll move into top 8 in the points, knocking out Revolution. And a good start from Meech and Hellfire, one of these characters that I personally think is so strong right now in the middle of the game. He's kind of got everything. I'm not too sure who beats him on paper. Wow. Great start from Meech coming out on fire.
Yeah, man, I think playing Hellfire in the Kombat Cup gives Scorpion an added stat bonus where he just kind of has his way and gives most of his players the upper hand in the reads with these teleports. And are we seeing shades of the Great Angel? Oh my god, empty teleport into regular teleport and connects, and now he got Star Charger to wake up and come off the bar there, complete whiff. Gets the overhead punish, and Star Charger spending all of his bar on wake up. Raw fan. Flame jumps over and the teleport back into the fan. So unfortunate for Meech.
What if this is Immortal Angel's Heidi and he just didn't want all of the publicity coming into this Kombat Cup?
Oh man, well, God cannot hide for too long. As Meech gets the conversion, realizes that down 1 is connecting from the jump attack from Star Charger. Walking back, Patience, tosses the flame, brings the flame up from the ground, tosses a straight fireball. We got fire everywhere. What's next? Aurora? Oh, and the whiff. This should be enough to kill. And an easy combo for Star Charger, B&B of the earliest form as he's able to take that round, catching Meech on the walk back, not blocking. Oof. And emphatic down 2 there.
Went for the old school get over here. I like that. If should have gone for the snare fan, would have caught her. And from that distance, not getting punished.
And this time, Meech, he jumped the first time they got caught with Star Charger beating him with the instant jump punch. Now, he knew Star Charger would be looking for the punch again, so he came with the early jump 3, which is 6 frames and has so many active frames on top of it. Meech was able to beat Star Charger before he can get there. That's next level mind games, next level reads, and a read of his own as Star Charger jumps into the corner, expecting to wake up from Meech. Full combo conversion, 36% into the meaty setup, and Meech is gonna wake up with the EX teleport again. Doesn't have enough to kill, but what's in his favor? Star Charger caught pressing a button and can't wake up. The meaty game on point. Also, the damage from that flame aura taking away at his health, and Meech with the answer. Hellfire Scorpion proven to be a good pick. Ties it up at 1 game apiece. I'm gonna give that man. No, I'm gonna stay out of this respect. We'll keep it at 0 as you guys trade victories, fighting for that all-important slot in Wednesday's top 8.
Meech getting on the board here. It's going to be 1-1 here. Star Charger looking to continue his streak of top 8s, and Meech looking to come out of nowhere. These Hellfire Scorpions, man.
Fight.
Magic can happen, as you said earlier, on the Kombat Cup. If you pick Hellfire Scorpions, anything is possible. Your percentage of winning goes higher. You get your own stat on the stat sheet. Like you get a Savage meter, and it's just full the moment you pick Hellfire Scorpion.
No questions there. All right, it's gonna spend the second bar to keep that DP safe. Meech is coming in with full meter now, and Star Charger tries to challenge the teleport cancel with a high, but instead gets poked under. Tries to wake up raw without meter, messes up the cancel, gives Star Charger a second chance at life here. Into the lift. What's it gonna be? Fan for the knockdown. Oh, goes for the entirety of the combo. 32%. Tails him in. Doesn't take the throw, and Meech is sitting on the X-ray. Aquaman, will we see it in the first round?
At any moment it can come out, and it's not gonna happen. The Assassin Strike that also Reverses the positioning. Star Charger clutching it out. Meech dying with 3 bars. Nasty way to go.
Yeah, such a great armor move. I mean, we're talking 19% on a single hit. That's unbreakable. And Star Charger getting a little greedy with the parry there. Waiting for Meech to fall into the bait, but instead it's going to get the jump over full combo conversion and now opened up on the low. And that parry alone has costed him over 60% of his health once this combo is done. The bait, the overhead dunk, and Meech is simply running away with this round here. Standing 3 into the takedown, into the quick poke. And now Star Charger has back into the corner right where this round started. 1 bar.
Final round, fight.
Oof. And just teleporting. Yeah, I mean, Aquaman, what do you think?
That was savage. He teleports into the corner, runs out of stamina, fending it, and then teleports out. All read.
Oh, and both guys missing the down 1 DP, little shades of dragon as the Adenian hive mind is working together here. Combo into the full throat slice, 34%. Pokes under the throw attempt. Oh, and the last hit of that string is gonna win it. And wow!
To the jump kick, into the teleport. Hello, sir. Hit the hell part. Doesn't get the conversion.
And the down 1
Star Charge and stop it, sir.
Yeah, he's reaching into his bag of tricks, disrespecting Meech in every way imaginable. Now the double lift, he doesn't get the lift from it. Knocks him down instead, blocks the overhead, and Meech with the throw. This will not kill. What will Star Charger do? Yes.
Meech now taking the lead.
And
his Hellfire looks incredibly clean. The cancels are there. There's some savagery in there, and you got to throw in some of that savagery with this.
Throne defended.
Yeah, and Meech proving to be, a little more clutch than Star Charger in both of those moments in the Scorpion matches, coming down to the last sequences and making all of the right decisions. Now, throughout the match, we see Meech just throwing out teleports or, committing to a jumper attack. But then in the final moments of the match where you think people who play a little more loose would get even crazier, he's actually managed to stay calm and not do anything overly risky, which seems to throw Star Charger, off balance. And that's actually a great conditioning tool, because if he's playing, a little wild and loose, when it comes to clutch time and you try to be conservative, he's ready for you. And Meech has made all of the adjustments necessary to make sure that Star Charger is not able to close out rounds.
And off to a great start already. And he's hit him with the low so many times that with the conditioning was able to open up with the overhead. Didn't convert in the full combo. Doesn't fall for the down 1 DP either. Star Charger down on health has been busting out those down 1 tricks. And again, he's not falling for it. That's going to do it for round number 1. Match point now.
Round 2, fight.
All right, tosses a bowl of the Jesus juice, the ginseng juice, excuse me, and a whiff. Yep, and Star Charger is going to cancel to the float. And a lot of whipping right now, guys. Just pressing buttons, and a punish finally from one of the players. Is going to spin the bar to get the extended combo for the damage. Neutral jump kick. Hey, flame aura.
Oh, that was savage.
All right, and Meech showing off now. He's kind of running away with it into the throw. Star Charger on his last legs, under a quarter of his health remaining. What's it going to be? Forward 2. Baits the teleport out, but doesn't get the punish. Again, this time, full punish into the corner. It's going to get enough room in the corner to juggle. He expands. He's going for the extended. All right, down 1. And chokes on the ginseng juice, and that is enough to get the job done. Scorpion forcing Katana to drink this unholy mess, and just like that, with a scar on the mask and the white eyes burning with the fires of hell surrounding his body, Meech walks into Wednesday's top 8. Star Charger is gonna leave in 9th. Still gonna gain a few points, and all right, and Dragon's gonna go with Shinnok, the eyes of the fallen elder god, focused more than ever. And Mary coming in as Melina, teeth sharpened and the ravenous variation ready to go. And she's gonna get the first hit.
Fill out the breaker, very good stuff. Putting it in a completely neutral position. And Dragon not checking that pounce and not watching his head. He's going to get that pedigree early. I mean, I don't know about you, but in WWF days, that was 1, 2, 3. Move on to the next match when you get pedigrees. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then people like Batista and John Cena came and started kicking out, and then I just started being sad.
Pedigree begin.
Yeah, that's terrible. But anyway, Mary, distance, the telekick. Oh, and catches the shoulder right in the face and spins the bar on the EX roll. She wants this round. Throw, next mix-up. What's it going to be? Hell Sparks. Pounces forward and not watching her legs as Dragon clips the shins into the Hell Sparks. An easy, conversion there if you're not pressing a button. And Mary Luna's going to whiff the forward one from max range. Super punish on the instant air teleport and Dragon into the restand. A slap, a stamp, and a boot to the teeth. Please get her a dentist as Dragon is trying to enforce his will.
Owen comes off both bars, wants the damage.
All right, the roll and then the roll back into the overhead pounce. Dragon trying to crouch block a lot here. And Mary just relentless in her offense, pressing the buttons. And Dragon this time going to counter poke with the forward 4. Shows her a ball roll of his own, and this should be chip damage here no matter what. Yes, sir. Dragon taking game 1.
No mercy shown from Dragon, but Mary Luna making him work for it. And Dragon, it's hard for him to adapt. Mary Luna has a very crazy playstyle with this character. A lot of staggers, a lot of situations where the only thing you really can do is just check her with a poke. Otherwise, her poke is going to win. And Dragon has to try to adapt, but waiting his turn, eating a lot of damage in the process so far, but still looking real solid for Dragon. And 2 games away from making another top 8. Dragon coming into the season just a couple weeks ago. And is already up there in points.
And already climbing the charge, trying to make a repeat performance from season 1.
In 2 weeks, 5th place in points.
There you go, man. So anybody sitting in the chat or thinking it's too late or it's hard to catch up at point leads, it can be done. There's a lot of Kombat Cup left to go, so sign up, for free right there at Smash.gg, and, who knows, maybe we'll see you and you be the next legend.
The next Immortal Angel.
Round 2, fight.
Can there be only one? We'll find out.
All right, now Dragon making quick work of Mary there in that first round. He's going to get the jumping kick conversion. Releases the ball roll so he gets his mimicry back. Loves the restand. And this time ready, but Mary Luna with the backdash right after. Into the pounce. Dragon's going to check her with the poke. As she's been poking after pounce every single time. He wants to keep that hit advantage. And the low into the amulet. Nice down two. And Dragon finally with the block on the EX cartwheel. Goes for the overhead. No punish. Gets the jump in instead. Plus frames into the low. There you go. Face to the holographic ground. As Mary looking to get something going. EX ball roll is going to spin the second one for the roll back. Completes the combo despite the spike.
And the pedigree is going to close it out.
Yes, it will. 16%. And that is enough to get the job done. Fighting back. 1 round apiece.
Final round, fight.
She is trying not to go silently into the night. The Dragon is not checking those pounces. He just checked that. We're just a forward force. Oh, wait, was this a 7 frame? 7 frame check there?
Yes. And I mean, a little more than a check, it's a combo starter, that's a low. So Dragon just abusing with this amulet right now, and that's going to be easy conversion. Down 1 into the ball roll. A little extra slag with the uppercut there, but Dragon now up 2 games to 1. And the Elder God has the world in his palm, ready to set ablaze. Dragon looking forward to making Wednesday's top 8 once again. Australia on fire there. Shouts out to the Aussie scene and all you guys out there. Don't worry, we coming. And things will pick up for Injustice 2, I promise. Just keep it going. We respect the grind.
And this is 2-0 for Dragon. He's 1 more game to get in the top 8. And I love that win post. It's the definition. You ever heard the song, I've got the whole world in my hand? He's literally got the whole world in his hands. And
Yes, he does.
It just watches it burn.
Round 1. Fight.
Match point for Dragon. Solidify top 8. Let's see if Mary Luna can give us an extension.
Fighting back.
The early breaker from Mary Luna doesn't want to lose that health lead that she has and is building on right now. Wake up forward run from Dragon. There.
Alright, Pounces still challenging him. Dragon trying to poke afterwards and gets the forward throw. Smart stuff, as any top guy would be looking for the back throw there. Oh, and the last Hell Spark keeping her in the air long enough for that meter burn pop to give just enough verticality.
And the pedigree closes out another round. Mary Luna takes another round and gets the first one here. Has some momentum.
Round 2.
Alright, a round to give and a round to build meter up now, Dragon, but instead is going to spin the bar, keep it plus, distancing himself with that amulet after the forward 4. So smart, as Melina doesn't have much horizontal move with her limbs, especially here in the Ravenous variation. That's something you look more forward to in Piercing, but mixing it up quite well.
Dragon a whole lot. He's already halfway dead off 3 pounces.
Oh, and she spins the armor, trying to stay up front. Blocks, caught pressing a button, and the overhead's going to open her up. Doesn't get 2. And misses again.
Dragon, 1 more pounce is going to do it.
Is it hurt box problems? And Dragon with the button presses, and enough chip damage on the board. All right, Aquaman. Now, we've seen reverse 3-0s. Is this the start of something else? Has Dragon gotten a little too comfortable here in this matchup with Mary after going up the first 2 games?
Melina Shinnok.
With Sky Temple here, let's see if Dragon can close this out against Mary Luna, or if Mary Luna can send us to a game 5. Mary Luna played outstanding there. Dragon looked like he was a little bit shook on defense there. And the one time that he went for a counter poke in that final round, got armored, and it was like she was conditioning that the entire time.
Oh, and the ball roll. A little impatience there on her part. Forced to break. Had the resources to protect herself. A little insurance in the bank. And trading some pokes. Gets the jump in. Dragon respecting it. Amulet's out. Is going to get the reversal. Doesn't continue, but spins the bar on the EX sides. No punish from Dragon. And there you go. He's going to counter poke with his forward 4. His low combo starter so fast. And Mary presses a button after her pounce is blocked. Will get blown up. But spinning the meter for the overhead. Trying to keep Dragon guessing. And jumping out of it. Just whiffing back to back into the throat. Nice tech from Dragon. The high pounce 16%. And Dragon cannot eat another pounce. And he does forward 4, but she doesn't continue it. No stab. But instead gets the down 4 check and the swipe for the chip damage kill. And Mary Luna is now rolling up around Dragon, trying to bring it back from being down 2-0.
And what's the mix here off? No cry, just goes for the throw. 16 warm percent coming off, making it some big boy damage there. Dragon looks to be tightening things up right now.
Fighting back with the pounces, trading the pokes. Dragon with the amulet, just trying to keep her at bay. Not necessarily getting it. Alright, and enough chip damage now. Dragon has Mary's back to the wall. The perfect range to space with Hellsparks, and right on point. There you go. Into the down 2 conversion. Spins the ball roll, gets it right back. What's the mix-up? Goes for the throw. Enhanced damage, 16%. A stomp to the face.
That makes it a 47% combo. 31 and a 16.
And the stance switch. Hold on. Dragon letting her live. No combo conversion after releasing the ball roll. Maybe forgot the combo, but at this point, Mary now had to break. No resources. The forward 3 Dragon break blocks one online, surprisingly. A slap, a slam, and a boot to the teeth call up the Outworld Dennis. It's time for the makeover as Dragon eliminates Mary Luna 3 games to 1. He will see top 8 on Wednesday, but Mary, respectable 9th place, knocking on the door in her first showing here this deep in the tournament for the Kombat Cup.
Yeah, fantastic showing. Congratulations to her also making top 8 on Thursday, showing that she is here to play. Saying that there's not one top player in that household. Now there's 2.